What is up, everybody? Solomon here. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. All right, so I'm going to hop right in. This is extremely interesting because TRANGLO and TRANGLO Connect is ODL, on-demand liquidity, XRP enabled. This just came out just a little while ago here, and this is TRANGLO launching instant single euro payments area payments into Europe, or SEPA. Our business partners will be delighted to know that TRANGLO Connect is integrated seamlessly into SEPA, offering more value per transaction in terms of speed and coverage. TRANGLO has announced the launch of instant SEPA payments to Europe as part of its first large-scale expansion in the region. SEPA facilitates over 43 billion transactions annually, with cross-border payments growing rapidly in the last 10 years and expected to increase significantly in the coming months, especially among the increasing number of European businesses and consumers abroad looking for real-time payments, the firm stated. However, cross-border SEPA credit transfers and direct debits accounted only for 3.5% and 4.5% of such transactions in the region in the last 10 years, respectively. TRANGLO offers a proprietary cross-border payment solution. This is important here. TRANGLO Connect. And you will see why in a second here. TRANGLO Connect is certainly on-demand liquidity enabled, has the ability to potentially utilize XRP. TRANGLO offers a proprietary cross-border payment solution, TRANGLO Connect, to help financial institutions and businesses with payments, namely the cross-border kind of payments, to over 30 countries. The platform integrates payout and partner services, unifying the end-to-end payment process with direct API access. Available 24/7, TRANGLO's instant SEPA payout supports individual and business senders and beneficiaries, but all transacting bank accounts must be identified by IBAN. TRANGLO Connect is integrated seamlessly into SEPA. The launch of SEPA payouts at TRANGLO will initially target the United Kingdom, Belgium, Croatia, Finland, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Netherlands, Portugal, Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden. In due time, the firm will add more countries to that list. Now, this is Jackie Lee, CEO of TRANGLO Group, stating that they decided to launch this offering to cater to the increasing demand for instant cross-border payments. Our business partners will be delighted to know that TRANGLO Connect is integrated seamlessly into SEPA, offering more value per transaction in terms of speed and coverage. Also opening a payment corridor in the UAE. The Malaysia-based platform, so TRANGLO Connect, provides an all-in-one business payment solution for FX and wallet management to multi-currency support and AI-assisted compliance screening. New payment corridor to the UAE, second largest economy in the Arab Gulf, etc., etc. All right, so here's what's interesting. March 1st, 2022, TRANGLO has enabled Ripple's on-demand liquidity service for all of its payments corridors, allowing remittance providers to process instant cross-border payments without costly pre-funding. This comes after the success of its pilot ODL deployment in September 2021, with 250,000 transactions worth $48 million processed in the first 100 days. At present time, ODL transactions via Ripple's global financial network, RippleNet, originate from markets including Australia, Japan, Philippines, and Singapore, with other markets to follow. Curious if these are some of the other markets now. TRANGLO Connect, remember that. So let me see here. Yeah. TRANGLO helps financial institutions and businesses pay globally through TRANGLO Connect, its proprietary cross-border payments solution. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. All right, remittance businesses that sign up for ODL also gain access to both TRANGLO Connect and RippleNet, allowing them to better meet increasingly diverse payment needs. So just find it pretty interesting. Again, TRANGLO instant SEPA payments into Europe at this point in time. And I went over the countries up here. So currently, UK, Belgium, Croatia, Finland, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Netherlands, Portugal, Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden. More countries in due time. We do know that TRANGLO Connect utilizes ODL. ODL has the option to obviously utilize XRP. So, big news. So moving forward, all right, if you guys missed it, last Wednesday hosted a space that had tons of ecosystems. Huge response to it, so that was awesome. Casper, VeChain, HBAR, Xmana. We had even more on there. So we had the CEO of Casper Labs, Renal. We had Jake from head of comms at VeChain, CEO of Xmana, Christian Hasker from Swirlds. So very, very awesome spaces. I recommend listening to that. There was tons of value within it. Kevin Cage put out a tweet saying Casper summary from that space is 25 million patents, which I think some people do know already, will be deployed on Casper Network. That's through IPWE. And it's an aggregate value of IP within those patents is $7 to $10 billion. Enterprise value coming to Casper initially. ETH TVL is core, total value locked, but enterprise value is coming to blockchain. There's so much in here that he wrote about it. So anyways, great spaces there. Also did a great spaces with XX Network, Alliance Block, David Sham, Crust Network last Friday. So if you guys missed that space, it was a pretty cool space as well. Today doing a space with Headstarter. They are an accelerator and launchpad on Hedera, Hashgraph, as well as Hgraph Punks. So that should be a pretty cool space if you guys want to tune into that. Moving forward though, Japan regulator flags 4 crypto exchanges, including Bybit, for operating without registration. These 4 exchanges to be paying attention to are BitGet, Bitforex, MEXC Global, also included with Bybit in here. And on top of that, I think it was last Friday that we saw Bittrex is going to be shutting down operations in the United States. So if you are using Bittrex and you're in the United States, I would look into potentially removing your assets from the platform. Luxembourg completing a distributed ledger technology framework with the implementation of the Blockchain 3 law in alignment with the European Union DLT pilot regime. The legislation aims to provide legal certainty and increase confidence around distributed ledger technology. Swift putting out a document a couple weeks ago here saying Swift successfully trialing new solution to remove frictions from corporate actions. I always find it interesting who some of the individuals involved in these trials are. American Century Investments, Citi and Northern Trust were a part of this. Citi and Northern Trust, very much so integrated with institutional grade crypto custody platforms. Standard Chartered and Northern Trust partnered to launch a platform called Zodia, and Citigroup selecting Mataco for digital asset custody last year. I would look into Fireblocks because I believe Zodia is integrated into Fireblocks as well. Fireblocks is where Jay Clayton went to immediately after leaving the SEC. All right, on top of this, Bank of Japan putting this out today, public offering for participation in a CBDC forum. So this is translated here, so if there's any issues in the translation, please excuse it. But the Bank of Japan will carry out pilot experiments from April of this year as described in demonstration experiments on central bank digital currencies published on February 17th. Will be carried out by private companies. They will install, it says that we will install CBDC forum from the perspective of making extensive use of technology and knowledge if you are a legal entity, et cetera, et cetera. So as of April of this year, Central Bank of Japan is going to be pushing out pilot experiments with private companies on central bank digital currencies. On top of that, we see Nomura-backed, I'm going to mispronounce that, Koimanu, to offer segregated crypto collateral product for institutions. This is going to be a joint venture between Nomura, Ledger, and CoinShares, offering institutional clients a regulated and segregated collateral management product. The offering aims to capitalize on the need for more mature crypto infrastructure in the wake of things like FTX collapsing. Talking about Nomura, obviously Nomura is sitting on the governing board of Hedera, so always interesting to pay attention to. And also saw this was last week. This is Fresh Supply, the largest user of MasterCard's Provenance platform, migrating to Hedera for real-world asset tokenization. This is from the HBAR Foundation. Today we are excited to announce that Fresh Supply, the largest user of MasterCard Provenance and a partner of Commonwealth Bank, has migrated from the private MasterCard blockchain to the public Hedera network. Traditionally, the agri-food value chain, covering the whole process of producing, processing, and distributing agricultural projects from farm to fork, has been complex and opaque. This has left financiers with little insight beyond the balance sheet and P&L during credit risk assessment. By tokenizing assets and events throughout the agri-food supply chain at scale, FSCO is actively digitizing food production and trade, enabling complete transparency and deep, verifiable data for financiers. Through FSCO, events throughout the value chain, such as the transformation of cow to beef, milk to cheese, and other processes such as shipping, customs, fulfilling and standing orders, and so on, are tokenized, tied together, and tracked with complete transparency. FSCO decided to leverage Hedera for 3 reasons: citing the maturity of the governing council, the ability for low fixed costs, and the ecosystem goal of making ESG reporting credible that applies to cross industries. So this is pretty cool here. This is MasterCard's provenance solution, applying blockchain to the supply chain. This is back in 2020. And again, FSCO, the largest user of MasterCard's provenance solution, migrating from private MasterCard network to the public Hedera ecosystem. So I thought that was pretty interesting. On top of TRANGLO launching instant SEPA payments into Europe, this is TRANGLO Connect, and TRANGLO Connect very much so involved in on-demand liquidity. So again, remittance businesses that sign up for on-demand liquidity also gain access to both TRANGLO Connect and RippleNet. So TRANGLO Connect is integrated into RippleNet aspects, and on-demand liquidity certainly playing a role with TRANGLO as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tried to make it short and sweet. Tried to read the articles and not speculate way too much. But yeah, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. All right, bye.